in the comments that I read all the comments and I try to respond to every single one of them. But there's always this one guy who keeps on saying, another Serban story, please. Another, and he just keeps on repeating it. So I said, whenever I come up with one, I'll let you know. And this one just popped in my head. And I don't know if I've said this before or not. I mean, there's 450 videos now, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. But if I did, just stop and go to the next one. When Serban was mixing in Philadelphia, he was at Larry Gold's studio, which was called The Studio, and it eventually became Milk Boy, The Studio. So they combined both names together. And they had an A room with a big SSL, and then they had a room in the back that had an SSL console. And Serban was back there mixing, not using the console, he was using his Pro Tools rig. And I went over there to visit him, and I took my son Joseph with me. And at that time, I think Joseph was either like 8 or 10 years old or so. And we went to go see Serban, and he's doing his thing. And my son, just being impatient, he was right at the eye level of all the gear that were in the racks behind Serban in the console. I mean, behind the console. And so he started touching the knobs, and I said, "Oh, no, don't touch the knobs. Leave it alone." And Serban said, "I don't use any of that gear." And he talked to Joseph directly. He says, "Little guy, do whatever you want. Switch anything, turn any knob you want to, because I don't use any of it." And I thought that was a funny thing, because there was racks and racks of outboard gear, and Serban didn't use one bit of that stuff to do the mixes that he was doing. So that's my Serban story for the day.